We have brand new polling showing the growing pessimism Americans have about the direction of the U.S. economy as people are sharing concerns about the job market and the potential impact AI might pose to the workforce in the years ahead. CBS News Executive Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto, joins us now. Anthony, we always talk so much about the pessimism out there. What can you say about the new polling on Americans' view of the economy?
How you doing, Nancy? Well, look, some of this is not a news story because we know views of the economy have been negative for years now, and prices is the main reason that people give for that. But when they look at the direction now, you see this increasing number, up to 59% in this poll, that say they think the economy is getting worse. So you put that together, that trend line there of perception, with those views of the economy that I talked about, and you see they went up a little bit in the summertime, but now they've ticked back down to just a third, saying the economy is good. It's really been inflation. It's really been those prices that are keeping that pessimism out there, Nancy.
Well, how about AI? You also got some insight into how people are feeling about the developments and how their jobs might be affected.
Sure, because, there's been so much discussion about what impact AI might have, right? Start with this as a baseline. Right now, people are not necessarily that positive about the job market overall, right? You got just over half that think that it is bad. But when we talk about AI, what do you think that's going to do? Well, you get a substantial number, almost half, that think it'll lead to decreasing jobs in their field of work, even though some say if they have a job, it might get easier to do. They tell us that too. But that availability is really out there. And overall, what is the impact going to be on the economy? Well, maybe not a surprise. If they think there'll be less job availability, then a lot of people think that it'll be on net bad for the economy, Nancy.
All right, Anthony Salvanto, we always appreciate seeing those numbers. Thank you.